How do you impeach a president? That question is on a lot of people's minds, and here's how it works. First, the president has to screw up. Bigly. The US Constitution considers treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors to be impeachable offenses. If the president commits any of these, Congress has the power to remove him or her. It all starts with the House of Representatives. Members of the House can introduce impeachment resolutions like bills, or the House could start the process with an inquiry. The Judiciary Committee reviews the resolution or inquiry findings and then recommends whether or not to take the issue to the floor. That's when the House representatives vote to move the impeachment process forward. If a simple majority gives the green light, then the ball is in the Senate's court. The Senate acts as the jury for an impeachment trial, and the Senate chamber is the courtroom. The House selects some of its members to act as prosecutors. And in a presidential impeachment, the Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court presides. After the arguments, the Senate votes on whether to convict the president. This is when a 2/3 vote is required, and the penalty for impeachment is removal from office. It's a complicated process, but it has happened. Most recently with Bill Clinton. In 1998, the House impeached him for lying under oath to a federal grand jury and obstructing justice. You know, the whole not having sexual relations with that woman thing. But the Senate later acquitted Clinton on both charges, and he remained president. Before that, there was Richard Nixon. In 1974, the House Judiciary Committee recommended that Nixon be impeached for his involvement in the Watergate scandal. But Nixon resigned before the entire House could vote. And Andrew Johnson was the first president to go through the impeachment process. In 1868, the House impeached him after he fired a cabinet member without Senate approval. But Johnson held on to power after the Senate failed to convict him with a 2/3 vote. All three of these presidents were impeached, but Congress never actually removed any of them from office. And with Congress playing such an instrumental role, chances of an impeachment seem less likely when the House, the Senate, and the president all belong to the same party. But you never know.